gon' shoot me down soon. Days been gone, a sleepless night. Try to catch me out.
So, good morning, Saturday morning. Saturday what is it? 14th today. As you probably seen, we didn't see anything last night down. I saw some whitetail actually by his place, but just as they were coming up to the spot, the landowner arrived home and came to check his trail camera. So, needless to say, they spooked and ran off. I'm back here this morning where we were yesterday. Decided to try and get a roe deer. I've never shot a roe deer. So let's see what happens. Yesterday they appeared about 8 o'clock, and so I think it's just about 7 o'clock now. So oh, actually no, it's nearly 8 o'clock now. So it's nearly go time. Yeah, they come out from across the field over there, feed their way down this way, but the wind's a bit different this morning as well, so maybe they don't turn up. They're also maybe see something there now. They're also it's a lot windier today, so maybe they stay in the forest. I'm not sure exactly how their behaviour is, but yeah, let's see how we go. There were lots here yesterday, so you never know. And then for the rest of the day, we're doing driven hunts. So yeah, good times. Looking forward to it.
About a minute after finishing that recording, the first few roe deer started coming out of the forest.
See if she comes this way. There's two now. Okay, this might be quite good.
It's worth pointing out it's still really quite dark. Way too dark to use the GoPro.
Really gonna get a bit of tripod. That's three now. Pretty sure that's a mum and two calves. So if I shoot, I hope you can hear me, I have to shoot the calf. Not allowed to shoot the mum. They are moving. Well, actually one's moving to the right. The other one's just here eating the flowers. But I think that's the mum, so oh, maybe there's another left in the right.
As daylight started to fill the field, I started to see a lot of local walkers, and the deer didn't seem too fazed by it, which surprised me. But as the morning pushed on, the deer fed back towards the forest, and seeing as the deer weren't too worried by the walkers, I put together a cunning idea.
I'm booking it round the edge of the forest to try and cut them off. I can see where they are. I don't mind sitting there tomorrow morning or this evening actually. because that's where I scouted yesterday. I don't know if I filmed that or not, and they kind of went exactly where I thought they were going to. Oh, sorry, they came out exactly where I thought they were going to. Let's see if I can make this happen. Like I say, the wind's going to be really wrong, so yeah, we'll see. I came up down the road, we'd seen the walkers in the morning, and then looped round behind the forest. Out there's where those flowers were they were eating on. Anyway, I came around, yeah, I hadn't seen any of them, and then they couldn't get the camera out in time, obviously. Just spooked from about here and then ran back out basically to the other side. The blind's over there. I'm basically roughly guessing if you can see it, but they run to the right back in that forest over there. So that's the morning hunt done. But basically I scouted this place out yesterday and I thought this would be a good place to sit, and I think I'll see how the drives go today. I'll either sit here tonight or tomorrow morning. Yeah, should be okay. I mean, you know what'll happen if I sit over this side. They'll come out over by that blind. So, but yeah, oh well. Got to try these things, especially a little bit of limited time. I always, hindsight or whatever. Oh, it's peas in here. It's like sweet peas and stuff. So that's why they like this part. And these little flowers as well, all raised down. Yeah, so I have to, oh, excuse me, just cold nose. Yeah, that's what I was saying, sorry, is that maybe I should have just left them actually and come back tomorrow and not bump them, but they seem to be pretty big creatures of habit, to be honest with you, and maybe I can talk Dana to sitting in that blind or something. I'll sit over there and then we've got the field covered. Yeah, but so today drives now, which will be good. Looking forward to that. See how we go. Oh, you guys can't see my mouth. But anyway, bloody excited. It's like talking to a expressionless man. Hopefully my eyes say it all. It's a well-used track.
This was about to test everything I learned from doing drives in America last year. Getting thrown into a completely new place, not having been here before, with no idea where the deer were going to come from. I had to start thinking fast.
A trail here as well, actually. But yeah, basically we're doing driven hunts today, and we're actually on the same island I was on last night. I say island, it's a forest island. It's just a lot of different tracks. I need to find like a clear shooting lane, so I'm either going to have to make it or look for it, but I'll get it sorted.
I picked the fir trees because those were about the only solid things I could see that I could stand next to. The forest was covered in new regrowth, and these were sure to stop any arrows, if not deflect them and potentially wound an animal. I spent about 10 minutes squashing the forest down to try and make myself a nice shooting lane.
Okay, now. Okay, so now I've got a shooting lane.
It's important now we take a pause and I talk a little bit about the area setup, because it didn't really capture it on the way in. But coming up the hill here, there is a track. Now the animals are supposed to come downhill towards me, as that's the direction the dogs are pushing them from. So here is about my only clear shooting lane, because as you saw, there is a lot of regrowth in the forest, and even though it looks open, it really isn't. My main hope is that they come down the track calm enough and I can whistle them up and stop them in that gap.
fix it. I will fix it.
Now one day I'd like to meet Mr. Murphy and shake his hands. As prepared as I was for them coming down the track, he had other ideas, and I had 3 roe deer coming towards me from the downhill side from across the field. But he still wasn't done, and for some reason the deer didn't come up the very well used path, and decided to come up through the forest through all this thick area. Maybe they could smell me, maybe they could smell the dogs, maybe they could smell other people, but for whatever reason they decided to make their own track and push up through the forest here. All of a sudden I had no clear shooting lanes, and it was just going to be a matter of getting lucky. Before they get into view, I decide to draw early so they don't catch any movement from me. It's one of the many great things about the Obsession bows. 90% let off, perfect for this sort of stuff.
Mark. Just waited. Son of a bitch. So, it's been 3 hours now. I saw those roe deer come through before they came across the field, and I thought they were going to come up the path, basically that we looked at as we came in, but they just went up the bush and just in a different place. I gotta go and find my arrow. I missed a like this side. You can see there's lots of this regrowth. That's what I cleared over there. But I'll have a look before. There's like a lane that looks clear. I decided to take a shot, but I was like looking too deep and I hadn't focused it close to me, if this made sense, and that's what the arrow hit. There was a stick there, unfortunately, so I'm not sure what's happening now actually. It's been radio silence. My phone's about to go flat too, which is not good. But yeah, we'll be probably having a break soon, I think, having some sausages, and then maybe try a different place for the afternoon. I don't know what the plan is actually after that, so we'll see. There we go. I just heard Dana's rifle fire, so hopefully we've got another deer down. But yeah, nothing came through here. Just is what it is, you know. There we go, here's the text message now. Let's see what it says. Row down, other went back. Okay. There we go. So we smoked a roe deer. It's good. Congratulations, Dana. Other one back, and it's interesting. I wonder if I can really push down here. Find out, I suppose.
Shortly after that, we got the call that we were packing up. Nothing came through, but I was happy that I at least had an opportunity, even though I'd missed. So all was left to do was find the arrow, and to check it over to make sure it was okay. After that, we went and met up with Dana, and congratulated him on a good harvest.
With the new
Congratulations, I think I got red with that one. Nice.
gun. With the new gun now, or was it so?
Yeah, first rodeo with that.
Is it in the back?
Okay. They are
Is she a beauty?
youngster.
Oh, but geez, bagged and tagged already.
I was thinking that when we put the dog here,
Awesome.
definitely something comes out.
Yeah.
But no. Right.
It came out on the left side of the Kallio.
Yeah.
We just grabbed some food. I'm heading up to this next place. It's where Dana was sitting, actually, when the guy came and was checking the trail camera. So there's a bit of a rock on the top that looks down. So I'm going to go up and sit there and hopefully we can smoke a whitetail. Be nice to get at least one more. I know I'm feeling a bit greedy now, but it should do us meat for the whole year, I think, if I can get another doe. So yeah, we'll see how we go. But it's behind this guy's house basically, so around the corner, up top of the rocks, just kind of to the left a little bit, so should be good.
The spot was perfect. Really nice place to sit, and concealment was great. However, the animals didn't play and nothing came in for me at all. Dana, however, got lucky and managed to double up for the day.
So here's the deer Dana shot, next shot by the looks of it. Dropped it on the spot of the rifle. Well, look at this for a butchering area for Lash. They know how to do it over here. It's very flash.
An absolutely incredible meat processing facility. You'll see more of it next week. We spent about an hour getting Dana's 2 animals dressed up. The Scandinavian hunting culture requires that any carcass hangs for 40-degree days. This means that a carcass must hang for a total of 40 degrees. For example, if it was 10 degrees each day, the animal would hang for 4 days. And if it was 5 degrees outside, it would hang for 8. And to be honest, from what I've seen, it works. See you all next week. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for the support.